It's a good day. I'm happy everybody's here. My name's Chef Tawnya Brant. I'm from Six Nations of the Grand River Territory and Shwegan, Ontario, Canada. And these are some amazing ladies that are my new chef besties. So we really wanted to get together to do a meal because what we found, like being a chef, we always hear about how it's being hard being a female chef in the kitchen. And a lot of what we see, you get a lot of notoriety and stuff, but you look in the kitchen and that's where all the women are actually doing the work, right? So we kind of came together and we wanted to do some type of, mostly just an excuse to get together again because it's always good energy. We learn so much from each other. Our menus grow every time we meet each other because you're learning about these new ingredients from different areas and how to use them. And that's kind of where my personal interest lies in helping restore these Indigenous trade routes where our people did have everything. Like, I mean, I'm up in Canada, they found quinoa in archaeological sites. So how did that get there 5,000 years ago? So these trade routes, we really have to remember those. And by helping reestablish those Indigenous trade routes, we're helping our community. We're getting, just ingesting those ingredients into our body is feeding our blood memory. We're eating with our ancestors. And we're just nourishing our body, and that's where that title Nourished came from, was just our talking about the ingredients and what do they do for the people. So when we came to Oakland, originally we were going to do this really high-end like dinner kind of thing, but what we seen when we came, especially to this place, we were just so inspired by the community. We knew that that was where our hearts lie. We want to see children eating our food. We want to see elders eating our food. It's not about a big fancy meal. It's about you guys being able to see, and especially the Indigenous community in Oakland, being able to have those ingredients and put them in their body and feel nourished, because it's definitely something that we don't get every day. And it's definitely something that we need more. And we see it in Indian country, how it's going into our bodies and how it's helping our people. People are losing weight, they're becoming healthier, lower cholesterol, they're getting rid of diabetes. So these are the things that we need, and what our work is how do we normalize that? Our palates are different. We think they taste different. They're just things we've never had. But why do we want them so much that minute you try them? And I just really believe that that's us feeding our blood memory and remembering that that's where we came from. Those ingredients are where we came from. Me being Haudenosaunee, I brought some Haudenosaunee sweet black corn that we use today, and a blue flint corn. The dressing is a blueberry sweetgrass vinaigrette, but just using, like, being able to bring these ingredients and just share them with this area, right? For Haudenosaunee people, our food didn't come from here. We were told that it came from the sky world, and we brought it to Earth with us, and that's why we've been guardians of those and really protect those. So we have incorporated different things. Like for me, purple potatoes are a big thing because we're told that they grew from Sky Woman's daughter from her feet when she was buried with them. Corn beans and squash is another one that's big. So we have those like in the succotash. Even what you're drinking is a sassafras iced tea, the strawberry sassafras iced tea. Strawberries are huge for our people. It's the first berry, it's the leader. And in our ceremonies, what we talk about is when it's a welcoming, when we have our strawberry ceremony. And it's a welcoming for saying that the strawberry has done its job, what it did, and it's a welcoming to the rest of the berries to come on to do what they do. And so there's a lot of thought, a lot of knowledge that goes into the menu that we made today. And I'm just really happy to get used to try it and see what you think. And yeah, just excited to be here. And let's see.
So course one is the woodland succotash. We do have the sisters in it, which is the corn, beans, and squash, and it kind of is a little representative of our friendship and each role that the different plants play to make the other successful, and they work collectively to be able to thrive in a garden. And so we have the three sisters, woodland succotash, with a blue corn chip and some sweet beets in there as well. So.
And then you'll have the bison and
well, yeah, we'll do this first.